I've just spent the entire day watching Loki Season 1, so here's my ranking of the episodes and my review. This is one of my first TV shows I'm watching on my Marvel watch up to Doomsday, where I'm trying to watch every Marvel movie and TV show before the release of Avengers Doomsday in December. So this is following on from I Am Groot, which I don't know if we can even count as a show, but let's get into it. So basically, Loki Season 1 follows a variant of Loki who we saw at the end of Avengers Endgame, and he gets arrested by the TVA, which is a Time Variance Authority, for using the Tesseract to mess up the sacred timeline. This leads to him and Mobius, who's probably the second best character after Loki, meeting and joining together. And for the first few episodes, more like 2, their mission is trying to find another variant of Loki who's been killing all the TVA fighters and stuff. And that variant turns out to be Sylvie, who's a girl version of Loki. So then they team up, and she's basically trying to take down the TVA for taking her life. Not killing her or anything, but taking her out of her reality. Loads of secrets are revealed, there's loads of twists, and also sparks fly between Loki and Sylvie. Enough of the summary, let's get on to my ranking of the episodes. In last place for me, sadly, is episode 1, which I gave 4 stars. The main reason is it took me a while to watch because I wasn't really getting into it, but near the end of the episode was when I really started to enjoy it, and that's what started this big binge watch of season 1 today. In 5th place for me is episode 3, which I gave 4.25 stars. I really liked this episode because it was the first time we actually saw Loki and Sylvie working together, their first kind of relationship bit, and I just found the episode, especially on the train, quite funny. I also wish we saw more of the TVA. Next up is episode 4, which I also gave 4.25 stars. This one is set solely in the TVA, and though it may be forgettable to people, it is definitely one of the most shocking episodes. It reveals so much, and I just love seeing Loki stuck in the time loop. Also the ending where it turns out the timekeepers are fake, that was one of the most shocking moments in the season. Getting into the top 3, at 3rd place I have the season finale, episode 6. Overall, I think this was a really good finale episode. I gave it 4.5 stars, and it finally being revealed who is pulling the strings over all the timeline. It was really cool. Then the moment near the end between Sylvie and Loki was really, really good, and the kiss was just amazing. But then the next bit where she pushes him through the door into the TVA was absolutely shocking. And then them all forgetting Loki at the end. Just crazy. I can't actually wait to see season 2 now. In 2nd place, finally, is episode 2. The entire episode where they're searching for Sylvie is really cool, and then the big reveal at the end is really good as well. Also, I love Randy. Then in my opinion, it was just such an interesting episode. Oh, and I gave it 4.75 stars. So that means my favourite episode is episode 5. In this episode, Loki is stuck in the void with all of these different variants of him, and one is an alligator, which is a random choice. I give this episode 4.75 stars as well, and this was just such a funny episode. And then Moby is coming back. I literally thought he was dead. I was so happy. And then them all teaming up to just defeat, I think his name was Goliath. Yeah, that bit was really cool. And then the other Loki variant, building Asgard again as a distraction, was really good as well. And Loki learning that he can actually enchant things and people was really cool as well. So that was my Loki review and ranking, which means my overall rating was 4.5 stars. So definitely the best season of the TV shows I've seen so far, which if we're not counting I Am Groot is the first one. So I can't wait to see what comes next. And as always, put your thoughts in the comments below.